Chuck came to see me for physical therapy with a pretty significant hip shift to the right associated with some low back pain and left glute pain. We started with a mobility screen called the Faber test. With his hip in a figure 4 position, I allowed his leg to slowly drop to the table. You can see his left leg drops almost a full fist and an extended thumb from the table. However, when performing the same test on his right side, you can see his thigh is unable to drop nearly as far, meaning his hip joint is unable to extend and externally rotate on the right as much as the left. I had him start by performing the assisted hip airplane with the barbell out in front, working on opening up his right hip as far as possible for a few seconds before then closing it for a light stretch. After 10 times, we retested, and as you can see, he saw huge improvements in his ability for the right hip to open up compared to the before. Now that his mobility was cleared up, we assessed his hip coordination with the single leg bridge test. When bringing up his right side, he felt his glutes working hard. However, when performing the same movement on his left, he felt his hamstrings and quads, not his glutes. We started by performing the single leg bridge hip thruster with his back on a bench, 2 sets of 10 for a 5-second hold, driving his foot into the ground hard and trying to squeeze his glute as much as possible. I also had him perform unassisted hip airplanes on his right and left sides. He told me that he felt much stronger on his right, and as you can see, it's a little bit more shaky getting into his left side. He felt more unstable on his left leg stance. All of these tests and movement evaluations exposed that his hip shift to the right was due to a mobility restriction in the right hip that limited his ability to externally rotate symmetrically, as well as a hip stability and coordination deficit on the left side. After working on all of these weak links, we then got a barbell on his back and worked on slow tempo squats. And as you can see, he's showing great progress with this light weight. Here's a before and after, again, to show you the difference in his squats. Great work, Chuck.
They say that energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost